I'm Jovan Ravello with sport.
And I'm John-Mark Ambassador with your weather.
Let's tell you what's making the news tonight. EBC says all set for THA election nomination days. Political parties prepare to ramp up their campaigns.
Clarabelle Tade still in captivity despite partial ransom payment.
Another week, another threat from Venezuela's Justice Minister for Trinidad and Tobago.
In sport, New Zealand's top order has its way against the West Indies on 300-plus run opening day at the Bay Oval.
Few showers and improved sea conditions tomorrow. I'll have the details in tonight's weather report.
The Tobago House of Assembly election moves into a crucial phase tomorrow, with more than 40 candidates expected to file nominations across the island's 15 electoral districts.
That's right. It's a contest unfolding against a backdrop of growing concerns over safety and sovereignty. Our lead editor of politics, Akash Samaru, who is at the Tobago People's Party political meeting in Buku this evening, joins us now. He has an update on the Elections and Boundaries Commission's readiness, as well as a warning political parties are issuing to their supporters.
Akash, what is happening across there?
A very good evening, Bhavita and Ryan. Well, I'm really hoping to get an interview this evening with the Chief Secretary, Fali Augustine. He is due to speak on the platform here later this evening. He has not been very accessible via telephone, but there are a lot of questions to put to the Chief Sec. Of course, another agenda item. It's the eve of nomination day for the THA elections. 44 candidates are expected to file nominations tomorrow at 4 different locations on the island. The 3 parties fielding enough candidates to win the election are the Tobago People's Party, the People's National Movement, and the Innovative Democratic Alliance led by Dr. Denise Soefat-Angus. Now, the Chief Election Officer has confirmed that it's all systems go for tomorrow. And Ferd Narcis is expecting a smooth and orderly nomination day process. Now, let's take a moment to look at that word orderly. Remember, for nomination day for general elections in April, it was anything but orderly in some instances where supporters of the TPP and PNM clashed. Now, we asked both parties today if they've called on their members to behave themselves tomorrow. And both answered yes. They said misconduct will not be tolerated. Now, we also looked at the routes they're taking tomorrow, the PNM and TPP, and it doesn't seem like there'd be a clash. But both parties will start to gather quite early, and nominations could be filed from as early as 9 o'clock tomorrow. Now, January 12th is the next big day. That's election day. 52,857 Tobagonians are eligible to vote. On one side, we have the TPP promising autonomy and for Tobago to be involved more in decision-making processes. Then we have the PNM, who is claiming that Fali Augustine and company have sold out Tobago with the radar issue, and they are vowing to remove that radar if elected. Folks, it's being touted as the most important election in Tobago's history, and we'll be here for you all from beginning to end. Akash Samaru, CNC3 News, Tobago.
Thank you for that update, Akash. Well, with nomination day just hours away, the People's National Movement is stepping up its campaign in Tobago.
Elizabeth Gonzalez is in Patience Hill ahead of their key meeting tonight.
With nomination day just hours away, the People's National Movement is intensifying its campaign as it works to regain control of the THA after its 2021 defeat. And tonight's meeting here at Patience Hill, expected to start at 7:30, is critical for the party. This is a seat the PNM lost by roughly 20 votes after holding it for more than 2 decades. But so far in the election campaign, the party has said it is focused on sharing its own plans, choosing not to respond to statements from opposing parties on the campaign trail. But analysts, however, said this may not be an ideal move. Now, at the same time, the PNM has been riding heavily on the radar installation at the Tobago airport, raising questions about transparency, security, and what Tobagonians have been told. So far on the campaign trail, both the Tobago People's Party and PNM have spoken on national issues, including security and foreign policy, even as both parties campaign on Tobago's self-governance. But on the ground, voters continue to raise concerns about jobs, the cost of living, healthcare, crime, the pace of development. Well, supporters here this evening say they expect to hear more about the PNM's direction, wherever that might be for this constituency, as the party positions itself to make an attempt to return to office. I'm Elizabeth Gonzalez, CNC3 News, Patience Hill. Back to you in studio.
Despite a ransom paid, Clarabelle Tadier remains in captivity. More than 24 hours ago, her husband, 70-year-old businessman Derek Tadier, was released by kidnappers along Trinidad's north coast. CNC3 News understands that $150,000 and just over US $5,000 were paid, leading to his release around 1 a.m. yesterday. He was later assisted by specialist police units. Speaking on a live television program a short while ago, Police Commissioner Alistair Guevara called for prayers for Tadier, saying the investigation was at a sensitive stage. The couple was abducted from their Muras Island home last Saturday by men believed to be Colombians. Kidnappers initially demanded US $2.5 million, but later reduced the ransom to 100,000 TT dollars.
A 32-year-old mother of two from Chaguanas has been placed on a bond for 3 years after admitting to inciting violence towards the government online. Aliana Samaru pleaded guilty during her first court appearance earlier this month, but was only sentenced by senior magistrate Marissa Gomez today. She was placed on a $20,000 bond to keep the peace and be on good behavior for 3 years. Once she does not commit an offense in those 3 years, Samaru will maintain her clean criminal record. If she breaches the bond, she will be arrested and taken before the court to be resentenced. She was arrested after making online posts calling on Venezuela to attack Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and members of her cabinet. A 62-year-old man from South Trinidad accused of murdering a 1-year-old baby has been freed. Neville Simon was not acquitted by a judge or jury. Instead, he was discharged based on the Office of the DPP suddenly withdrawing the plea agreement for the lesser offense of manslaughter in an attempt to prosecute him for murder in a decision late last week. High Court Judge Nalini Singh found that the prosecutor's conduct amounted to an abusive process and was unfair. She says the DPP could not unilaterally change its stance while Simon's plea deal was at an advanced stage and granted a permanent stay of Simon's prosecution and discharged him. Simon was accused of murdering Syra Williams at his St. Madeleine home on September 19, 2001. She was in her grandmother's arms when Simon allegedly attacked them with a cutlass. The toddler was chopped on her head and the grandmother was wounded about the body. 4 soldiers are currently confined to Camp Laramine following a Monday night robbery at Building 12 in Maloney Gardens.
The suspects reportedly masked and dressed in camouflage robbed 2 men of $7,000 in cash. Witnesses saw the men flee in a marked regiment vehicle, which was later spotted heading onto the Churchill-Roosevelt Highway. Investigators narrowed down the suspects by auditing vehicle logbooks. Police notably report that a similar robbery occurred in the Maloney area just 1 week prior to the latest incident. Let's tell you what's still to come in the news tonight. Back in Trinidad after a short trip to Venezuela, political analyst says the mood in Caracas is business as usual. EPA sounds alarm about country's inability to protect its resources from an attack. And coming up later on in sport, Defence Forces up into second place after a 3-0 shutout in St. James.
New paint feels great, and winning feels even greater. This Christmas, Burgess, Sissons, and Penta are giving you gifts to make you smile. Purchase any 3 gallons of participating products, and you can win up to $4,000 weekly or the grand prize of $20,000. Enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 22nd.
Life. What a wonderful journey we're on. Each stage is unique. And at Tata Life, we not only understand, but also appreciate that you'll have different needs at different times. So trust us to protect you and yours with our comprehensive range of financial planning solutions to ensure that you never, ever have to worry. To learn more, contact a Tata Life advisor or visit tatalife.co.tt today. For the many stages of your life, Tata Life, a member of the Answer McCall Group.
Venezuelan Justice Minister Tobago has issued a direct warning to Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar following the arrival of U.S. military transport planes at local airports this week.
That's right. Speaking on his national program last night, Tobago told the Prime Minister to be, quote, absolutely certain of the consequences if Venezuela is in fact attacked by the United States forces operating from TNT's soil. He also mocked Persad-Bissessar's dismissal of cancelled gas deals as propaganda, challenging her to prove TNT's energy independence. Well, earlier this week, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro scrapped all energy agreements and negotiations with this country. Caracas claimed the move is a response to what he calls TNT's collusion with the United States. Political leader of the Patriotic Front, Michaela Pandey, is calling on Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar to give citizens clearer answers about this country's role in the ongoing U.S.-Venezuela tensions.
In an open letter to the Prime Minister, Pandey says many people are worried after Venezuela's Justice Minister referenced Trinidad and Tobago in recent remarks. She noted the Prime Minister's assurance that the country is not part of the U.S. blockade against Venezuela, but argued that repeated assurances are not enough without credible explanations of the government's cooperation with foreign military and security operations. Pandey says government responses appear reactive, not strategic, and citizens deserve reassurance about plans to protect people and infrastructure. She is also seeking answers on government's plan to protect the nation when foreign military assets eventually leave. As diplomatic tensions intensify between the United States and Venezuela, fueled by sanctions, military posturing, and increasingly sharp rhetoric, political analyst Dr. Derek Ramsamouj says the reality on the ground in Venezuela tells a very different story, one not defined by fear or uncertainty, but by Christmas lights and seasonal celebration. Ramsamouj recently returned from Caracas after participating in a conference on Venezuela's People's Assembly for Sovereignty and Peace of Our America. He says that despite the growing war of words between authorities in Venezuela and Trinidad and Tobago, citizens were not redirecting hostilities towards non-nationals.
In their malls, the entire population was focused on Christmas, on shopping, on families, as the case may be. So there was not this tension noticeably in the public space. The conflict is only the political rhetoric at the leadership level. In terms of the courtesies and the hospitality and the warmth of the people, that was clearly evident. There was no challenges in terms of, like a tourist, walking the streets, having a meal, going to shop.
He cautioned, however, that political posturing carries real risks, warning that decisions taken without humility or public consultation could have severe economic and security consequences.
At this point in time, we need to go back to the drawing board, reopen strategic negotiations, understand where we fit, and do not put our people at risk. We have to fight the war against crime. We have to fight the war against drugs. But don't use that as an excuse to steal the patrimony of another state.
He warned that political decisions taken at the leadership level carry significant economic consequences, particularly for small Caribbean states, and urged humility and restraint to prevent further escalation.
However, some say mixed emotions of fear, skepticism and nationalism are sweeping through Venezuela following recent reports of possible land strikes in the face of the United States blockade and sanctions of oil tankers.
Today, some Venezuelans living in Tucupita and Guerra expressed anxiety over developments. However, those living in the urban centers like Caracas are living life as normal as President Maduro organizes Christmas parties and sports events to ward off anxiety.
In Pinal, the Venezuelan national identified as Manuel Contreras tells CNC3 News he was praying that his entire family could move out of Tucupita soon. But with frequent border patrols in the Columbus Channel, he says this is impossible.
And in Zulia, a Venezuelan petroleum worker says people are frustrated. He adds history has repeated itself as the U.S. tries to grab Venezuela's resources.
His cousin, who spoke to CNC3 News on condition of anonymity, said Venezuelan people have always remained strong. She says Trump has admitted the issue was Venezuela's natural resources.
It's from the mouth of Trump himself that the reason is the petroleum. he said it. He says that the petroleum is theirs. You know, when Venezuela has been a rich country for so many years, you know, since 1950, when the petroleum was discovered actually in Zulia, where we are from.
Now, a Trinidadian named Donna, who lived in Venezuela for 35 years before returning to Trinidad, says Venezuelans are not easily scared and will fight to defend their country.
All those millions of people that support President Maduro from the days of Chavez people, what do you think will happen to Venezuela? These people is going to take the hills. These people is going to convert themselves into governors, and there is no government will rule Venezuela in peace. None.
Well, a source from Venezuela's Solidarity Movement says the U.S. blockade has reignited old fears while strengthening a shared resilience among the Venezuelan people, which was forged through years of hardship.
Well, with the Venezuelan government stating that this country is assisting the United States, we took to the streets of Port of Spain today.
That's right. We asked, are you concerned about the increasing threats from Venezuela against Trinidad and Tobago amid rising geopolitical tensions with the United States?
Yes, I must be concerned. I live here. So if you could tell me what is going on, I will be glad to. I don't know, and a lot of people don't know.
And I'm not worried. They will threaten because the situation is that the Americans are using here as a base to monitor them and so forth. So they will threaten. They are human beings.
Yeah, I would say a bit concerned because of how the economy is right now, and us looking to head into possibly a war with a foreign country. Yeah, it's a bit concerning.
Yes, I am. But I think we are not part of this war. But, you know, our Prime Minister, you know, took a stand. So I think we shouldn't worry too much, but we should still be on the alert.
Yes, naturally concerned. The geopolitical climate changing rapidly, yeah, in a dangerous way.
Let's tell you still to come in the news. Despite uncertain global markets, one local conglomerate is celebrating after a great year.
We had a few early morning and midday showers today, followed by mostly sunny conditions this afternoon. Tomorrow we can expect a few more showers. I'll have the details coming up just after the break.
Switch on that feeling of home. Switch on happiness. Switch on kindness. Switch on unforgettable moments. This Christmas, switch on the joy with B Mobile.
And so I tell them never ever worry. Don't mind how things looking hard. I tell them never ever worry. If your nice car get damaged bad. I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. Always consider Tattle is always right here for you. This Christmas season, we hope you never worry. Never worry about a thing. Call 62-TATTLE or visit tattle.co.tt today. Tattle, where people are people. You know what I mean.
Do you also find putting on shoes awkward? Do it like me. Put them on easily without using your hands. It's like an invisible shoehorn helping you step right into the shoe. You don't even have to bend down. Just slide your foot in and you're done. Try it. Skechers Slip. Hands free.
Come and celebrate Christmas at Extra Food South Park in San Fernando. Experience plenty giveaways, lots of samplings, plenty for 20 specials, parang, and so much more. And we're open till midnight for your convenience. So come and enjoy the wide variety, spacious surroundings, friendly service of Extra Food South Park, because South is love. We're waiting to serve you. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
Planning for the holidays? KC Candy lights the way. Fruity gummies, candy canes, toffees, sweeten up your day. Marshmallows shaped with flair, joy and flavor everywhere. Stockings, parties, gift box cheer. KC Candy's treats are here. Find us near your favorite store or come on by KC Factory's Couva outlet. Call 636-MINT today. KC Candy's on its way.
Happy holidays from Real Tough Builders, not anything but everything. Located at 33 Bossier Village in Maraval and 13 to 15 Boundary Road in San Juan.
Fill your sleigh with the best for less Christmas specials at Southern Food Basket. Globe grapes, $21.95 per pound. Potatoes, buy 10 pounds, get 5 pounds free. Minced beef, 4 pounds for $100. Sunland chicken breast, 4 pounds, $94.95. Butterball turkey boneless breast, 3 pounds, $124.95. Great Food smoked beef ham, $149.95. With every $200 you spend at any Southern Food Basket, you can qualify to win a dream Christmas home makeover with over 100 appliances to be won.
Yes, you're hearing right. Ham and Grog is back. Yes, listen to me. Ham and Grog is back. Ham and Grog is back. Oh, God, Ham and Grog is back. Yeah. That's right. This Christmas, when you shop at American stores in Point Fortin, Arima, St. James, or Tobago, and you spend $500 or more, you're getting free Ham and Grog in your Rokunkatonkas. American stores, bringing Christmas home.
Every Christmas Santa have one plan to make sure he get his blue ribbon ham. Forget the rest, this is the one, the bestest in ham blue ribbon.
Even Santa knows a Christmas ham is a blue ribbon ham. Whether it's pork, beef, chicken, or even turkey hams, Blue Ribbon has hams for everyone.
Forget the rest, this is the one, the bestest in ham blue ribbon.
A Christmas ham is a blue ribbon ham. Get yours today.
It's Christmas time, let the fiesta begin. Food Basket Superstore, come and step right in. Pots and pans shining, cookware so bright. Mini appliances ready for your Christmas night. Pretty decorations dancing with cheer. Toys for the children waiting right here. Curtains and bedding sparkle and flow. Everything to make your home glow. Arima go few, Pinot come true. Bring alegria and Christmas to you. Food Basket Superstore, shine so bright. Big deals, big joy, everything right. Food Basket Superstore, where shopping is a pleasure and the price is right.
Welcome back. Despite ongoing global market volatility, Massey Group has closed the 2025 financial year with solid gains in revenue, profit and cash flow.
And while tourism often dominates the conversation in Tobago, the business chamber there says the island's broader economy has been underperforming this year, with several sectors feeling the strain.
Andrea Perez-Turbis tells us more in tonight's Business Watch.
Massey Group has ended the 2025 financial year in a position of strength, posting higher revenue, improved profitability, and a sharp rise in operating cash flow, even as global markets remained uncertain. Third-party revenue climbed 3% to $15.8 billion, while profit before tax from continuing operations rose 4% to $1.1 billion. More notably, profit after tax jumped 14% to $766 million, reflecting tighter cost control and portfolio discipline across the group. But the standout performance came from cash generation. Net cash from operating activities surged 24% to $1.67 billion, giving the group greater flexibility to invest, reduce debt, and return value to shareholders. Chairman Robert Riley said the results reflect a year of steady execution and renewal. Turning to other business news, the Tobago economy is showing signs of sluggishness, with business activity in several key sectors trailing behind previous years. Chairman of the Tobago division of the TNT Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Curtis Williams, told Business Watch the feedback from businesses across the island points to uneven performance and growing structural challenges.
From previous years, we were much better. We were performing so much better in previous years. But for 2025, there's that bit of sluggishness happening in the Tobago space. I don't know if it's a direct inference of the U.S., Venezuela, but I can see overall the Tobago economy have been a little sluggish going forward. And we look forward to 2026. I know the THA got a handsome allocation in the budget, and we look forward working with the THA.
Foreign exchange availability is also emerging as a major constraint, Williams pointed out, particularly for small and medium-sized enterprises. He indicates that businesses dependent on imports are struggling to source foreign exchange, limiting their ability to stock goods, complete projects, and expand operations. And now for a look at today's energy and foreign exchange prices. Andrea Perez Sobers, CNC3 Business Watch.
Jean-Marc, it was a really hot day. Tell me it's going to be a really cool night.
Yes, that's in fact, we can get a cool night tonight. I know last night was maybe just 1 degree cooler, but we can expect another cool night tonight. So I'm granting your wishes. Let's take a look at the satellite. The cloud features aren't particularly large, so I zoomed in a bit more tonight. Just offshore, we have some clear conditions, but further east, we have some patches which are expected to get here during the daytime tomorrow. So the forecast for tonight, mostly fair, just a low chance of a brief shower. Overnight lows of 22 in Trinidad and 24 over in Tobago. Although tonight we still have a chance to get 19 or 20 degrees in those valleys. In tomorrow's report, I will let you know if we do drop below 20. Tomorrow, initially sunny conditions with a few showers moving in as the day progresses. First over Tobago, then over Trinidad by midday. The odd shower will linger into the afternoon as well. Now the high should be around 30 degrees, which is relatively mild. Sea conditions are moderate with waves in open waters up to 2.5 meters and less than 1 meter in sheltered areas. Winds out of the east-northeast at 15 knots. Now looking ahead, afternoon showers tomorrow, morning showers on Saturday, then just isolated showers between Sunday and Tuesday, interrupting otherwise sunny conditions. Early next week, we may have some lighter winds, which will give us some slightly warmer days, but also some cooler nights. Still a bit early for the Christmas forecast. I'll have that for you tomorrow. But first, let's head over to Hormuz Island off the coast of Iran, where runoff from some heavy rainfall turned the coastal cliffs and ocean into shades of deep red. Now, the beach is known for its vivid red sand and cliffs created by high concentrations of iron oxide. Certainly a beautiful sight, but I'm still not sure how to feel given the color, if to be intimidated or
looks scary
astonished.
to me.
Something out of a horror movie.
But I would tell you, I've been sort of following this story with Iran, and we know they've been going through some severe drought.
Exactly.
Glad some rain is on the way.
Yes, definitely. Can you guess the name of the beach?
I cannot.
Red Beach.
Red Beach. How ironic. Thank you very much, Jean-Marc. Let's tell you what's still to come in the news tonight. A close call this morning as a driver accidentally drove off a cliff, barely escaping the sea.
Unwrap the biggest Christmas sale of the year. Complete a single vision eyewear from just $279. Or complete single vision transition lenses with designer frames for only $699. Available while stocks last. And many more in-store specials available. Only at CNC3. View Optical.
Fill your slate with the best for less Christmas specials at Southern Food Basket. Forte Frost straight cut fries, 2.5 kg for $69.95. Country Pride all-purpose flour, 2 kg, 2 for $24.95. Swiss pineapple chunks and slices, 2 for $23.95. Richport vegetable oil, 3 liters, $39.95. Aqua Pure 330 ml, 5 cases, $400. With every $200 you spend at any Southern Food Basket, you can qualify to win a dream Christmas home makeover with over 100 appliances to be won.
Get a loan at Bremont. The process is simple. Fast and efficient approvals. Receive funds within 24 hours once approved. And no penalty for early repayment. Located at 4 Gallo Street, Woodbrook. Remember, we like to lend.
Where's the car? Don't stress when your getaway car gets away. Have peace of mind with CG United Comprehensive Motor Insurance.
This mask is itchy. Does anyone have any lotion?
We can't protect you from scary clowns, but we can protect you from motor theft and damage. CG United. Good like that.
Santa-approved savings is on at Passat's The Food King. Stock up on Catelli tomato ketchup, 750 ml, 3 packs for $20. Fresh Harvest peas and carrots, 425 grams, 4 tins for $20. Country Pride all-purpose flour, 2 kilograms, 2 packs, $24.99. Soap cream cleaner, 1125 grams, 2 bottles, $24.99. Cotton air paper towel, extra large, 220 shade, 2 rolls, $24.99. Snuggle bathroom tissue, per bale, $65. Enjoy halal bone goat, 4 pounds, $99. Flemish non-alcoholic wine, 750 ml, 2 bottles, $39.99. Great Foods picnic ham boneless, average 5.5 pounds, $99. Pork leg, 5 pounds, $99. Guandi marshmallow, 300 grams, 2 packs, $25. Holland Park butter cookies, 340 grams, $18.99. Sale ends December 25th or while stocks last. This Christmas, we're giving you 5 times the joy. Shop for your chance to win 1 of 5 brand new Toyota Tasers. Plus, enter to win 5 Whirlpool stoves, 5 twin top washers, 5 microwaves, and so much more.
Bring the magic home this Christmas with G-Mar Home Furnishers. Enjoy up to 30% off store-wide and make your home shine this season. From elegant furniture to modern appliances and more. Shop online and stay tuned to our social media pages for exciting weekly sale drops. Take advantage of our extended opening hours all Christmas season at our El Dorado and California showrooms. Call 235-4925 for more information or visit us in store. G-Mar Home Furnishers. Best value for your money.
Food Basket Marketplace Season of Savings. Arima, Shagwana, Chamflair, and Gulfview. Small turkeys, $99. Non-alcoholic wine, $19.95 each. Buy 5, get 1 free. Waffy wafer, $4.95 each. Buy 4, get 1 free. Pear Drax can case, $159.95. Butter cookies, $19.95 each. Buy 5, get 1 free. Gala apples, 10 for $20. Red seedless grapes, $19.95 per pound. Food Basket Marketplace Season of Savings. Arima, Shagwana, Chamflair, and Gulfview.
Plumbing problems? Don't guess. Call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646. Proud to be serving Trinidad and Tobago for over 20 years. We do it all. Maintenance and repairs, new construction, sewer lines, inspection, drain cleaning, leak detection. We are licensed and insured. So call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646.
Slate with the best for less Christmas specials at Southern Food Basket. Goya Spanish capers, 2.5 ounces, $18.50. Carbonella stuffed olive sachets, 18 grams, 3 for $24.95. Valentino non-alcoholic sparkling wine, $19.95. Pringles assorted, 148 grams, $19.95. Quattro cookies, $24.95. With every $200 you spend at any Southern Food Basket, you can qualify to win a dream Christmas home makeover with over 100 appliances to be won.
Great gift idea this Christmas. Magnetic health pillow. Support neck, relieve pain in the neck, frozen shoulders, headaches, insomnia, and more.
Promote hair growth, prevent hair loss and thinning of your hair with the Red Light Massaging Comb.
4-in-1 magnetic far-infrared massager with slimming belts. Nerve and muscle stimulator. Improve and maintain good health. Great for the entire family. Shop now and get special discount, free giveaways, and $100 off detox spa sessions this Christmas.
Welcome back. A man narrowly escaped death this morning after a collision sent his car over a precipice and into the sea in Lambo. The accident happened along a stretch where driving conditions are dangerous.
Police say the crash happened around 7:45 a.m. A vehicle was heading east along Milford Road when it came into contact with another vehicle driven by a man identified as Anthony, who is traveling in the opposite direction. Following the collision, one of the vehicles left the roadway and ended up in a drain. The driver was taken to the Scarborough General Hospital. Police warned Tobago drivers about speeding.
Drivers have to be mindful of the road conditions in Tobago. They have to proceed cautiously along the nation roadway. And in lay terms, take all your time. Speed is not everything. Take your time, get where you want to go safely.
Police inquiries into the accident are ongoing. And a 55-year-old man was electrocuted while working on a rooftop in Plumpton yesterday. He has been identified as Anthony Babulal.
Police say around 3 p.m. Babulal was doing electrical work on the roof of a small wooden structure next to his home. Relatives reported hearing a scream. Babulal's son attempted to assist by climbing a metal ladder but also suffered an electrical shock. He remains warded in hospital under observation. When officers arrived, Babulal was found on the rooftop with exposed live electrical wires. TNTech officials had to cut the power off before removing him. His other son, Antonio, said his family is traumatized.
We can't sleep because every time we just close your eyes, like we see them on top of the shed. I tell my mom after the funeral, I think I'll break down the shed so she wouldn't get a vision.
Babulal says his father loved Christmas and had given his life to Christ a few years ago.
Well, it's now time to check in with Jovan.
Hi, Bovita. Tonight we have a lot of football action for you, including some rough times for local jewels in the Far East. That's coming up when sport returns.
It's that time again, when the smell of black cake fills the air and laughter feels just a little bit sweeter.
A time for family, for memories that never fade and moments that feel just like home.
This Christmas, Southern Food Basket is bringing back the magic with the Dream Home Christmas Makeover.
Spend $200 or more and you could win amazing prizes, even a full home makeover during our 12 days of Christmas celebration.
Shop, win, celebrate. Make your Christmas merry, bright and brand new. Only at Southern Food Basket.
Southern Food Basket, bringing back the magic of a Trinidad Christmas.
Hold everything. Bright Ideas has officially unleashed the Christmas sale of the year, starting with 50% off all Christmas decor and 50% off all toys. Fill those gift lists for literally half the price. There's the ultimate family present, a 50-inch smart TV for just $22.99, or grab two for only $4,500. Share more love with the 55-inch for $28.99, or 32-inch for only $9.99. Get 25% off chandeliers, 50% off artificial flowers, and up to 25% off bakeware, cookware, tableware, kitchenware, mats, mirrors, paintings, bedding, bath, and so much more. The biggest savings are happening right now. Shop early for the best selection and bring home the gifts and the chair you deserve with Bright Ideas.
There's a brand new energy taking over our country. Feel the pulse when your day demands energy and focus. Grab a pulse and get charged. Feel the pulse of TNT. Our people, our energy, our spirit. Pulse, the brand new affordable energy drink, available nationwide.
Your world never stops moving. That's why for over 40 years, Parts World has been here to keep it running. From first homes to family chaos to celebrations with friends, our appliances fit your world. And when something goes wrong, our service and parts departments are ready with the experts and the parts you need to keep life moving. No matter your world, Parts World fits. Appliances, service, parts. Trusted for over 40 years.
Food Basket Marketplace, season of savings. Arima, Shagwana, Chamflair, and Gulf View. Lamb shoulders, 3 pounds for $99. Goat, 4 pounds for $99. Tyson leg quarters, 11 pounds for $95. Beef ham, $149.95 each. Butterball turkey, $22.95 per pound. Chicken ham, $89.95. Cow heel, 5 pounds for $99. Creamery ice cream, 1 gallon, 2 for $95. Food Basket Marketplace, season of savings. Arima, Shagwana, Chamflair, and Gulf View.
Do you also find putting on shoes awkward? Do it like me. Put them on easily without using your hands. It's like an invisible shoehorn helping you step right into the shoe. You don't even have to bend down. Just slide your foot in and you're done. Try it. Skechers Slip. Hands free.
At Guardian General Insurance, we know your home is more than just a building. It's where your family feels safe and where memories are made. That's why we're here to protect not just your house, but the people and dreams inside it. We are your partner, working alongside you to provide the right protection, the right support, and the peace of mind you deserve. With Guardian General Insurance, you can live safe, live easy.
If you want some peace of mind to change your life and coverage, that will keep your future bright. Well, don't worry about a thing, 'cause peace of mind is what we bring. FIP is always a good thing, good thing, good thing, good thing. FIP is always a good thing, good thing, good thing, good thing. FIP is always a good thing, good thing, good thing, good thing.
Your family indemnity plan from Kuna Caribbean Insurance gives you coverage for funerals, legal and medical expenses, and even deaths left behind, and so much more. So you have one less thing to worry about.
FIP is always a good thing.
WhatsApp 336-CUNA for more info.
Visit Tire Clinic Marketing, New Truck and OTR Tire Service Center at number 30 and 32 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call today at 665-8973 or 672-3419. Alignment services available. Tire Clinic Marketing, Truck and OTR Service Center. A tire for every need.
Welcome to Holiday Inn Express and Suites.
Do enjoy, Stacey. You want some coffee?
Can I have a
Perfect then.
That's exactly what we need.
Hi, the pool is this way.
Whatever you're here for, we're here for you. Stay smart at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites.
Welcome back. It's time for sport. New Zealand held the upper hand at the end of the first day of the third test against the West Indies at the Bay Oval. The Windies bowlers spent the whole day in the field, and their toil looks set to continue well into the second.
New Zealand captain Tom Latham called right at the toss of the coin and made it 2 in 2 correct decisions when he decided to bat first on a Bay Oval pitch that proved itself a batsman's paradise. Latham and Devon Conway belted the West Indies bowlers to all parts of the Mount Maunganui venue. The Kiwis batted without incident in the first session and went to lunch at 83 without loss, with Latham on 39 and Conway on 42. The second session saw the Kiwis scoring a bit more runs as they went to tea at 216, still without loss. During that session, Conway got to his 100, his 6th in test matches. But the home team continued to dominate West Indies after tea. Latham reached 100, the captain reaching the triple-figure landmark for the 15th time in his career. Conway brought up his 150 as the batter's domination continued on a green flat pitch. For all their endeavour with the cork, West Indies finally got a breakthrough in the 87th over. Latham gone for 137, Kemar Roach with a wicket. The Kiwis ended day 1 on won 334 for once, with Conway still at the wicket on 178. Already a tall order for the Windies heading into day 2. Ian Wason, CNC3 Sport.
Thanks, Ian. Now, after the day's play, assistant coach Ryan Griffith debunked suggestions that the match is already out of reach for the regional side, saying anything can happen. He also weighed in on the pitch at the Bay Oval.
It's a pitch that, if you think about it, New Zealand brought in a spinner, so we knew it could be a flat one. But looking at it, trying to get as much out of it if Rawson is planning to bat first, but maybe looking for that juice out of the wicket earlier. But it didn't really surprise some of us. It's still a good cricket wicket.
Just an update, the New Zealand batting order is at 416 for 2. Now, the Brian Lara Cricket Academy is set to become the newest test cricket venue in the Caribbean when Pakistan comes to the region next year. The venue has hosted all formats at first-class level and both international white ball formats. On today's morning shot, TNT Cricket Board Vice President Avinash Suruj said the venue is now in line to complete the set.
But yes, Pakistan is carded to attend, I believe it's 3 or 4 test matches in the Caribbean, and we will be privileged enough to host 2. One is earmarked for the Queen's Park Oval as normal, but we're hoping and we have some level of confidence that we've got wind. The second test match should be held at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, which would therefore make it now the first test match that would ever be played there.
Now, switching pitches, Defence Force climbed to the top of the second in the TTPFL standings, while Central FC moved into 5th. Last evening, Caston Cupid has the highlights from the rescheduled Round 6 fixtures at the Ken Cook Ground in St. James.
The Barracks, as it's commonly known, hosted Central FC and Caledonia AIA in the first encounter along Circular Road. And in only the 13th minute, Isaiah Lee gave Central the 1-0 lead. But Cali hit back in the 17th as the informed Jariel Arthur ran through the middle to make it 1-1. Central regained their lead in the 60th as they went route 1 and Daniel David added the finesse to 1 the score after the brilliant finish. A goal-mouth scramble had Jamal Jack celebrating his birthday with his first goal of the season in the 3-1 Central FC win. Defending champs Defence Force took on Point Fortin Civic in the last game of the evening. Karim Thomas picked out Darius Oliveira to head the Soldiers into the 1-0 lead after 17 minutes of play. And that was the result when instructions are followed as Rivaldo Koyat doubled the lead. After his assist in the first, Thomas got his name on the scorer sheet in the 65th. 3-0 the final. Defence Force moving to second on the standings. Caston Cupid, CNC3 Sport.
Elsewhere, it was goals galore in Grandy when the Jewels of the Caribbean Women's Football Tournament rolled into the Sangre Grande recreational ground yesterday. Caston Cupid has the highlights again as the under-17s took centre stage.
The Sangre Grande Gold Fest started in the first match when Indy Premier met the SSFL Future Stars. Right down to business, the Americans got their first goal in the 8th minute through Zoe Montgomery. The second wasn't far behind, Ashlyn Basil putting her stamp on it in the 21st. With confidence growing in their play, Indy demanded more, and Olivia Jones delivered 6 minutes later. Jones returned in the 39th, bagging her brace for the 4-0 halftime lead. It was business as usual in the second half, Indy's Ashlyn Basil making it 5-0 in the 50th. Her hat-trick goal came 6 minutes later. 6-0 the Americans rocking and rolling over the Future Stars. Corey Brown made it 7-0 and Basil got her 4th of the match. 8-0 the final. Indy Premier outclassing the SSFL's Future Stars. In the second encounter, it was more competitive as Trinidad and Tobago on the 17s faced their Caribbean rivals, Jamaica. The two evenly matched had to wait until the 22nd minute for the game's first goal, and it was the Reggae Girls who got it, Riquana Richards, the scorer. But TNT hit back. Nikita Gosain in on goal was brought down. She delivered from the spot, slamming home the equalizer, 1-1 at the break. But Jamaica would get all the points in this one. Great control and finish from Elizabeth Miller. 2-1 Jamaica getting the victory. Caston Cupid, CNC3 Sport.
Thanks, Caston. Now for our Sport High, we head to the NBA. Enjoy.
Donovan Mitchell was having a monster of a game last night for the Cavs against the Bulls. Observe the no-look to Hunter for the poster slam on Smith. Yes, that's how it's done. So the Bulls, they went on to win the match, but Mitchell and Hunter find solace as you have earned tonight's CNC3 Sport High.
Jovan, I'm sure you can do that.
Of course, of course. A little more height, I'll be there.
All right, thank you very much, Jovan. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
This December, John Thomas presents Believe, a Soulful Christmas, a night of spectacle, spirit, and soul-stirring music that celebrates the holiday season like never before. Join us on December the 20th and 21st at Queen's Hall for 2 unforgettable nights of the most soulful holiday hits featuring the Believe Signature Collective. John Thomas presents Believe, a Soulful Christmas. Get your tickets now at the Queen's Hall box office or queenshalltt.com. Believe, a Soulful Christmas.
Fill your sleigh with the best for less Christmas specials at Southern Fruit Basket. Eve Fruit Cocktail 2 for $21.95. Coca-Cola and Sprite 2 liter 2 for $19.95. Fruta 1 liter assorted 2 for $24.95. Danish butter cookies $19.95. Soft and Pretty bathroom tissue 12 pack for $18.95. Crown parboiled rice 8 kg $69.95. With every $200 you spend at any Southern Fruit Basket, you can qualify to win a dream Christmas home makeover with over 100 appliances to be won.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with Aja Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait. Choose Aja Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with Aja Nutrition.
Plumbing problems? Don't guess. Call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646. Proud to be serving Trinidad and Tobago for over 20 years. We do it all. Maintenance and repairs, new construction, sewer lines, inspection, drain cleaning, leak detection. We are licensed and insured. So call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646.
All you bring on the arm, make it a Fools Christmas. All over the land, make it a Fools Christmas. The best taste in ham.
This year, make it a Mac Foods Christmas with T&T's favorite ham. We have pork, beef, chicken, and turkey hams, and even roasted garlic pork for the real taste of a Trinity Christmas.
Make it a Mac Foods Christmas. All over the land, make it a Mac Foods Christmas. The best taste in ham.
Make it a Mac Foods Christmas.
Do you also find putting on shoes awkward? Do it like me. Put them on easily without using your hands. It's like an invisible shoehorn helping you step right into the shoe. You don't even have to bend down. Just slide your foot in and you're done. Try it. Skechers Slip. Hands free.
Dress like you mean business. At The Working Woman, we bring you stylish, professional looks made for the modern woman. From casual to formal workwear, we've got your professional wardrobe covered.
Santa-approved savings is on at Passad's The Food King. Stock up on Catelli tomato ketchup, 750 ml, 3 packs for $20. Fresh Harvest peas and carrots, 425 grams, 4 tins for $20. Country Pride all-purpose flour, 2 kilograms, 2 packs, $24.99. Sour cream cleaner, 1125 grams, 2 bottles, $24.99. Cotton air paper towel, extra large, 220 shade, 2 rolls, $24.99. Snuggle bathroom tissue, per bale, $65. Enjoy halal bone goat, 4 pounds, $99. Flemish non-alcoholic wine, 750 ml, 2 bottles, $39.99. Great Foods picnic ham, boneless, average 5.5 pounds, $99. Pork leg, 5 pounds, $99. Guandi marshmallow, 300 grams, 2 packs, $25. Holland Park butter cookies, 340 grams, $18.99. Sale ends December 25th or while stocks last. This Christmas, we're giving you 5 times the joy. Shop for your chance to win one of 5 brand new Toyota Tasers. Plus, enter to win 5 Whirlpool stoves, 5 twin top washers, 5 microwaves, and so much more.
Quality value, that's the way.
Plumbing problems? Don't guess. Call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646. Proud to be serving Trinidad and Tobago for over 20 years. We do it all. Maintenance and repairs, new construction, sewer lines, inspection, drain cleaning, leak detection. We are licensed and insured. So call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646.
Hold everything. Bright Ideas has officially unleashed the Christmas sale of the year. Starting with 50% off all Christmas decor and 50% off all toys. Fill those gift lists for literally half the price. Don't miss the ultimate family present. A 50-inch smart TV for just $22.99. Or grab two for only $4,500. Share more love with the 55-inch for $28.99. Or 32-inch for only $9.99. Get 25% off chandeliers, 50% off artificial flowers, and up to 25% off bakeware, cookware, tableware, kitchenware, mats, mirrors, paintings, bedding, bath, and so much more. The biggest savings are happening right now. Shop early for the best selection and bring home the gifts and the chair you deserve with Bright Ideas.
The TTPS is advising citizens to be aware of their surroundings and take all necessary measures to protect themselves while shopping or conducting business during the hectic Christmas season. ASP Oye Russell says it is important to secure personal belongings, including cash, and to conduct any cash transactions as safely as possible to minimize the risk of robberies.
Try to avoid going to the ATM in the night, please, Trinidad and Tobago. Avoid going to the ATMs in the night as much as possible. Now, if there's a need, there's a need, but be extra careful, be extra vigilant. Park close as possible, so you limit that time to become a victim. You limit that time to be a person susceptible to attacks.
And DSP Russell says it is important to be familiar with the persons who are being hired for household chores.
Minister of Works and Infrastructure Jerlene John says the ministry will soon issue tenders for permanent remedial works for a landslip that occurred earlier this year along the Blanchisseuse-Paria-Montbleu Road in Brasso-Seco.
Her comment comes after residents questioned the status of a Bailey Bridge that was promised back in June. When CNC3 News arrived, some residents were clearing drains. They told us they have endured the poor road conditions for long enough and refused to be ignored any longer. Vice President of the Brasso-Seco-Paria Village Council, Chrissy Bastaldo, says the breaking point came last Thursday after another landslip made the road impassable on the only day the community's health center is open. Healthcare professionals had to set up a tent before the landslip to serve residents.
A lot of people depend on a Thursday to access those health services, but it was a challenge to reach here on the day because the vehicles couldn't pass at the time. So a lot of persons who supposed to be in the clinic Thursday were unable to.
Well, Secretary of the Village Council, Helen Ramdial, says the bad roads have affected residents' finances. She explains that many families struggle to send their children to school as the bus can no longer operate in the area.
The road is getting worse, right? We have children to go to school. The cost for the children to go to school is very high, even for the residents to go there and to get their stuff like groceries and stuff like that. It costs each child $100 per day to get out there. We have two children going to St. Augustine Secondary. One parent, she is a single mother, and her children has to go. So it costs a parent at least $500 a week.
Well, Ramdial explains that many residents rely on tourism to earn a living, but landslips have left roads and even hiking trails in deplorable condition.
CNC3 News sent questions to the MP for the area, opposition leader Penelope Beckles, but no response was forthcoming. Well, it's time to recap tonight's headlines. EBC says all set for THA election nomination day as political parties prepare to ramp up their campaigns.
Clarabelle Tadi is still in captivity despite partial ransom payment.
In sport, New Zealand top order has its way against the West Indies on opening day at the Bay Oval.
And in the weather for tomorrow, initially sunny with a few afternoon showers.
As we leave you, let's remind you to stay connected with us on our social media platforms.
There you'll find tonight's stories, the latest updates and exclusive content. And don't forget to pick up a copy of the Guardian newspaper.
We've come to the end of the 7 p.m. news here on CNC3. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ryan Pagesu.
I'm Bhavita Gopalchan.
I'm Jovan Ravello.
And I'm Jamark Ramprasad. Have a good night.
Greetings from all of us at CNC3.
Ladies and gentlemen.